we gotta figure out how to get into the fortress without being spotted. So, no rotating cameras, so I'm assuming no hidden treasure chests. Aha! A window. Hey, can't we get in from here? No, there are iron bars all over the windows. If we make any noise, this is going to get even tougher. Oh. Jackpot. Huh? I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. Huh. I should have known that you were behind all of this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe that you once served under Cassius. Ah, yes. You and he were friends, if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to search a base, if you have any idea of where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information. I don't know, not that I'd tell you if I did. Haha, well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. The Black Gorman, or the gospel as you call it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that first and foremost. I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre. I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At the time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. And you're going to let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume then that you intend to do something on a grand scale. Aha, I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come to dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring liberals riches like none ever before seen. Not interested. Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril, and you are unable to help her. You threaten her to get to me? Tut-tut, Captain Amalthea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Pardon me then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved, save for you, of course. So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this Black Gorman that can shut down Orbital power. I see, so that's your plan, is it? Pardon me. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's alright. Give me your report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Gransel. The White Wings were caught in the net just as you planned. My goodness. Haha, check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Huh. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities. I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you. My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight. As you wish. Huh. So Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who was that masked man? Of course that bastard would show up now. And there he goes. Oh, this thing's just got infinitely more complicated after seeing this scene. I didn't suspect Colonel Richard and Amalthea were involved. Grand plans, but what will come of them? Huh. Yeah, things just got infinitely more complicated in one little small scene. Wow. Okay. Now things have gotten interesting. That's what I'm talking about, Agate. I really wanted to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence. Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean. Right. Joshua, hey, you listening? Estelle. Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine. It's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep. Let's get a move on. Yep. There's, I really wanted to be part of that Grancel operation. But no, I'm left here guarding an old man. We do so much for the kingdom and for our dream. All in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division's Special Ops. I suppose we're the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. What? It can't be. Agate Krosner. You're too damn slow. Okay, so I don't think this is boss level material. So we'll use a little bit of craft points, but we're not going to go too crazy here. I don't even get much experience either, so, and we petrified him, so that's great. He's not going to do anything. It's fine. Just gonna do that just to get the crit on him, right? So that he doesn't get the crit. It's fine, because he's gonna get healed. Excellent. Yeah, we'll just kill him. Goodbye. That won't go off, so I'll just attack. There we go. Guards down.
We're good to go.
More than easy. Sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh? It's not good to carry a grudge, you know. Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible. Right. So, you're back. Enough, I told you I don't want anything. Grandpa. Tita? I must be dreaming. Grandpa! Thank goodness you're okay. Ah! This isn't a dream. And you lot. Hey, Professor, you don't look like you're feeling so hot. The Factory Chief Murdoch asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed. You actually sneaked in here? So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you. Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that, at least. You have a head like a chicken. A chick? Say that again, you geezer? Nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Agate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua. Well, no, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man. Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the Capel unit? If we leave it behind, I know these fools will just misuse it again. Understood. Okay, the Orville calculator. I've been using that in my research to finding a means of controlling the Black Orbit. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method, which means that these fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want. Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's being so grievously misused after you went through all the trouble of bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety on the line, we can't imagine any of us would have done any differently. Besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this to begin with. For the love of Adios, we don't have time to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear and move as fast as the old man's slip disc will let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me up, and I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you. Alright. Is there anything else in here, though, that we can snag? Doesn't look that way. Alright. Let's heal up, though. And we'll abuse... There we go. That's good. I think we're definitely going to fight a boss of some sort. There's no way we're not going to. Oh, you think we'll just let you escape? You think? What's that? Guess the jig is up. Oh, that's a lot of soldiers. It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go through the airship port and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir! Aw, come on. Sid. Look the other way, Sid. Just look the other way. Crap, here come the soldiers. Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship port and the docks. The major knows what he's doing. What else would you expect from the CEO of a fort defense regiment? What should we do? Where should we go? Where do we go? Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. I don't want to avoid the guards. Oh no! He saw me. I was trying to hit the other one from behind. That didn't work out well at all. Eep. Okay. Craft. Dual strike. Get rid of you first, I guess. Nice. I don't think these are going to give a lot of experience though, unfortunately. The thing is we have to be careful though, because we do have the professor with us. And we don't want him to die. Look at that. What a jerk face. Went straight for the professor. Ugh. There we go. Probably doesn't give much experience. Well, 9 experience isn't terrible, I suppose. Could be worse. But it's not great. Alright, let's just... Damn it, we're in trouble. The last one seems to have alerted the other soldiers. Let's withdraw to the research area for now. Are these soldiers going to be alright? Oh, don't sweat it, they're just unconscious. Anyway, the less fighting we have to deal with, the better. We'll have to avoid the soldiers while we look for another way out. Okay. So how are we gonna get out of here then? Not that way. Okay. Okay, we can rotate the camera in here. Not sure how much it's gonna help me though. Command center. Door is locked. locked. Door is locked. Can't see. Okay, so everything's locked in the command center. Seems a little odd. Why make this area if everything's just going to be locked? Okay, we can go down. Oh, there we go. Hey, the Sky Bandits. Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds like someone's breaking in. Say, what? Who's breaking in? No one's allowed to break in until we break out. Nobody. Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever... This looks like the dungeon. Well, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Hawken Gate. Huh? What? You? You guys are... You those punks from before? Well then, a long time no see. Okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole, air for brains. Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try to play it cool. I am assuming you know these folks? They're the Capua Sky Bandits. They hijacked that airliner. Ah, I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs. Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 sails per hour. I mean, why should I have to answer your questions? Huh, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time to be asking about that kind of stuff. Now, wait just one damn minute. Why are you bracers here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Well, sorry if we intruded. No fair. You're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here. That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means... Maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments? And maybe Mayor Dalmor was used in a similar fashion. And yet, I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We've got to find another escape route. But I think this is our escape route. Really? Alright, Agate. I'll listen to you this time, but I don't think that's the best course of action. Alright, let's try the end of this hallway as well. No, it's still locked. Okay. So we gotta find another area to go to. I think that Sid is gonna be the one that lets us escape. I have a feeling. Hey, did you find them? Nope, and I've searched barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the Major that we've gone over the place with a fine-tooth comb. Uh-oh, I think they're coming this way. Shit, and this is a blind alley, too. Come on, this way. Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way. There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice. We might as well give it a shot. Come on, just down the corridor. Hey, Joshua, do you recognize that voice? Yeah, it sounds familiar. Quickly, get inside. Hey now, this room is... Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. That was spectacularly close. I knew it. Lock it just to be on the safe side. Got it. What are you planning? You're the CEO of Leyston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division, and the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently imprisoned at the Hawken Gate. That stubborn old man? This is getting serious. What the hell, I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war, particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see. So he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible. What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz, too? The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it. Dorothy's pictures. That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. Agate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer, but since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all I have done, but I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions. You had a tough time of it, ain't you? Well, if all that you've said is true, then I suppose I can forgive you and forget. I had been prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity. I'm sorry. Grandpa, it was a joke, dear. Okay, I've got everything, but what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down? No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How? I get it. There's a secret passage or something, right? Very astute, boy. Whoa! Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it and escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if the military regulations won't forgive me, I think Idios probably will. Major. Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs. Got it. Roger that. Farewell, Major. Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. We're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you. What? You mean when you met us at the front gate? Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your father was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in Central HQ, sir. Your orders? Crap. Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go. Okay. Excuse us then. Eek! That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with the slide? Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up. Alright, and we'll take a break here, and as I suspected, Sid did help us out. So, seems like everything is just turning to crap right now. Not sure how they're gonna get out of this mess. I don't even think they can. It's just too big of a mess to even get out of. But anyways, we'll see how things develop next time. Thanks for watching.